Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So I've been watching Ann Williamson's YouTube channel. She's been doing the 29-day face challenge, and it is day 20, but I'm going to do a couple faces and try to continue on for the remainder of the month. But it is from Nikki Parr. She is who brought this to fruition, and a bunch of people are doing it, and so I wanted to do it, and I wish I would have started in the beginning of February, but I didn't, and so I'm going to start now. So if you guys are interested in starting as well, I'm going to put Ann's YouTube down below so you can see what she's done, and I'm also going to put Nikki's YouTube down below so you can see what she's done, and so let's get started. So I'm going to do a face. I have a face that I want to do, and this is just my moleskin, and here we go. I'm going to do it light so I can erase, but I want to make it as round as possible. Like that. My dog's underneath are going to knock my... oh, Lord have mercy. And I want to erase. Can you hear what my dog's doing? Oh, everything that he shouldn't be laying on, he's lying on. All right, so I know I'm going to do this a little different than I normally do it. Just a little bit different. A little backwards, I guess, is more of how I'm going to do it. I want this, I do want this like this, but I don't want this inside. Let's see if I can bring this up a little bit more. I know, it doesn't look like anything. I totally know. Gonna go like that. I want this to go here. And then this. I want really big. See how I do things? I talk myself the whole way through. I should be committed. And then I kind of want to do it like that. And then I'm going to take off this. Not erasing very well, as you can see. But I'm going to kind of get that. It's hair. That's what it's supposed to be. I'm just sketching out kind of what I want. And then this, I'm going to, yeah, so this goes here. And then this goes here. And then I'm going to just come back and fill that in for the moment. The big gap up here, I know. I'm going to fix that. This has to go up, but that's all I'm going to worry about right at this moment. I want to give her a thin kind of neck. And then I'm going to start with the eyes. But here, I'm going to want her to be a little different looking, I guess, is how I'm going for it. Now I'm going to put this across. And I do this so I can kind of be on spot, kind of where the eye is going to go. But you don't have to, and there's so many other ways to do it. But now I want to decide, do I want my eye? I don't want that like that. I don't know why I'm singing. I want to do it like this. What the heck is that? I don't even know. A little far away, the eyes, but maybe... just do it a little bit more. Just like that, because I'm not going for realistic. You know what I'm saying? I just want it to be a face. All right, I'm going to leave her like that for a second. I know I'm going in with just a regular little button nose and her mouth. And I'm going to take this off. That's not working how I wanted it. But I don't necessarily need it. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to give her just some eyebrows right there. Okay. Now, I'm going to ink it, so it's kind of why I'm not necessarily like pressing hard, but I just want my idea. So there we go. That's that so far. Not happy with the eye, so sometimes I do things backwards. I don't know if I'm the only one or we all do. All right, and like this neck looks like a Weeble Wobble. I don't know if any of you guys know what a Weeble Wobble is. I'm sure if you're my age, you do. All right, now I want to get one of my pens and I want to trace it. Trace it, trace it, trace it. Let's see, will this work? Yep, so I'm just going in. This is a Micron from Sakura Pigma, and it is a 0.35 millimeter line, and I believe that's dark brown. It could be black. I don't know. Does it say, I wonder? Let's see. Waterproof. It doesn't say the color. So that I don't know. I guess I'll see after I erase. And I'm just going to follow. You know, I don't necessarily do spot on, but so don't get hung up on that if you want to try this way. Sometimes going backwards for me is the only way my head works. I'm rocking the wavy hair or curly hair because that's what I'm rocking. No, probably. This is my journal, in my journal, but if I like her, I'll either rip her out or I will just keep her, you know, for an idea for something else. Just a little bit there. Her nose. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and erase. I don't know why it's sunny out, so like the sun goes in, it gets cloudy in here. All right, you see I'm just erasing. And I always use a permanent pen. You can use your Copics, you can use, you know, I have many pens that are permanent, and what's my favorite? I have so many favorites. You guys have sent me so many wonderful pens. Like I said, that's my Sigma. Faber-Castell has fantastic. Plus, there's inexpensive ones that you can get like at Staples, even at Michael's and all that. So I know I have a couple requests to do a pen thing. What pens I like and I use, and I will. But there are so many wonderful YouTubers I've seen who have done that as well. And I hate repeating. Sometimes I do things, you know, that I've done before people ask, but I hate sometimes if I see somebody doing it, I don't want to be like, well, I'll do it next. Because a lot of the things, honestly, we like the same kind of things. So, all right, so now you can see she's like that. And then I'm going to put see, I don't know. Maybe I want her to be, you know what? All right, I'm just going for it. I'm going to use my big Pitt pen. And I'm going in and I'm going for it because that's just what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask you guys to please pray, send good energy, whatever you can, because my husband's dog is not doing well. And it doesn't seem like he's going to last too much longer. We're going to have to probably call the vet tomorrow. And my husband is beside himself because this dog we've had forever, and it's a rescue because all our dogs are rescues. It was rescued from an abused home. And this dog saved his life when my son died. He just takes care of this dog like nobody's business, like it's a baby. like he's a baby, and he's the sweetest dog, but he's not doing real good. And we've had, I don't think we've slept because he can't sleep, the dog. And now he's just started to cry, so we know that it's time, but just horrific. Hate this. I just keep trying to remind my husband we saved him and gave him a good life. You know, but that doesn't make sadness go away. And I know that. All right, so you see how I pinned her like that? Now, I might color in her lips. And this is just my Moleskine art journal, so it's not like I didn't gesso it or anything like that. I'm gonna color in her eyes too. Yeah, that's my girl today. I'm not gonna put a pupil in right now because I kind of like this look. And what I'm probably gonna do is, let me see if I can find my. All right, here's that. Are you water soluble? Yeah. I like doing this. Now, I don't know if I'm just taking a water soluble. This could be a Crayola watercolor pencil or whatever, and I'm just doing some black. And I'm just laying some of this down. This is the Derwent Sketching Medium Wash 4B. You can use your Stabilo, and that's probably what I would have done if I could have, if I grabbed it. But I'm just going to go in with my wet brush. Even over the marker is permanent, but until it's all the way dry, it's a little bit, you can move it, which I love. Because you can move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You really have a, there we go. And then I'm going to do over here. You see how it just gives it a nice gray, sketchy kind of look. I like it. And now I'm going to do in her face a little bit, but this time I'm going to go in and I'm going to wet her face with my brush. And I didn't put any more water on it. This is exactly the water it had. I'm going over everything so it'll pull any, look at that. That's just from my brush. The extra lead that's on there, the wet. I don't care that I go outside the neck a little bit, because if I do cut her out or work around her, that's all. And then I'm gonna, so I want it a little bit, gonna kind of go in for a little bit of shadowing around her hair. You can see very little bit. Above her eye. Very quick shadowing. I'm not worrying too much. Under her nose a little bit. A little bit here. And I'll re-wet my brush a little bit and dab it off. Use clean water if you're doing anything like this, because you can see my water's not clayed, but that's all right, because it's just ideas that I have in my head that I want to kind of bring to paper. So I thought I'm going to draw. A little rougher. Okay. And that's all I'm doing today. That is literally it. That's my face today. That is my face today. And this is for February 20th. And this is the 29-day face challenge and day 20. And like I said, down below are links for you to go check out Nikki and to check out Anne and to see what they do and to give them some love. So I hope you enjoyed just sitting here watching me draw. You could see it's so simple. It's not anything. I'm not going for broke here. I'm just kind of drawing ideas that I have in my head. And I love these little girls because you know, they're just, I don't know. I just like doing them with the hair and all that. And just, it's just very simple and very cute. So that's it. As always, please be kind to each other because you never know what battle somebody else is fighting. And I love you guys so very much. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.